snow is the absolute worst. Every time it snows after January, I'm so tired of it. But why should I have to suffer through it and not Lego Luke?
Just like my dogs, these Lego sets sit here in perfectly warm heating during the bitter cold of the winter, yet I have to go outside and shovel snow. But today, we're changing that. So put on your tauntauns, grab your snow coats, and let's crash land onto Hoth. Unfortunately, the snowy tundras of Hoth seem to have melted away, but never fear, we'll make it crash anyway. Cover it with a shovel and leave it overnight to truly have Luke experience the cold of winter.
There's just enough snow for this thing to land on something. Let's send Luke to Hoth.
Where did Hoth Luke go? Crash landing was successful. Unfortunately, ended up in a ton of different pieces, so I did some searching. Unfortunately, with the way that it landed, a lot of this stuff is everywhere, and I couldn't even fit everything back together, so we're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow when we come pick it up out of the snow. Thankfully though, I found our Hoth Luke friend, who was unfortunately completely intact, so we're gonna cover him with some snow and throw him back in there. But now that we got everything situated, let's cover this thing up with some snow and let it hang out for a night.
We'll come out here tomorrow morning and see the damage. But for now, I'm cold, so I'm going inside.
The next morning.
What a day. The morning was cold. After sending out the scouts, the droids, and even Chewie, I had to find this Xwing myself. And sadly, among other things, we lost R2's head, so I went on a scavenger hunt. Eventually, I found the rest of the parts, including a wing. And then I found our sacrifice, Luke Skywalker, hidden in the snow, barely able to be seen. And finally, I found R2's head, that I think I may have chopped off with a shovel. Luke's Xwing was just a little too snowy for flight, so I stuck it in the microwave, turned it on high, and gave it a good warm. That should get the snow off. Just kidding, I didn't put it in the microwave, but I did make this satisfying time lapse of all the snow melting off. Enjoy.
Well, surprisingly enough, the Xwing survived, and so did Hoth Luke. Honestly, after the crash, I thought this thing was done for, and it took me hours to find all the pieces. It was a pain.
The good news is though that the Xwing is mostly intact, and it even looks cleaner than it did before. The wings are pretty good and aren't broken, and the function still works. All rubber bands are intact, although a little loose now, but they still work. Even R2 and his dome head still fit on top. Even Snow Luke was a survivor, which makes you wonder, why was he being such a wuss in The Empire Strikes Back? He totally could have survived without that tauntaun. Waste of a good animal. So, could Luke Skywalker and his Xwing survive a crash landing on Hoth?
Absolutely. No tauntaun required. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below and consider becoming a member of the channel. Helps me out a ton to make more videos like this one so I can destroy more Legos. Have a good one and enjoy the freezing cold. Peace.